Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a collective reading. This is not for any specific sign. It's going to be for all signs. What's happening around you? What's happening around the collective right now? Keep in mind it is general collective. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. You can please like and comment the video. I would appreciate it. All right, what's happening around the collective? We've got solitude, commitment, separation, discovery. What's happening around the collective? Triggered, divorce, self-worth, cycles. Okay, so it looks like somebody that you had a higher level of commitment with, somebody that you maybe are divorced from, or somebody that you have broken up with. You're no longer in a relationship with this person. This person has been spending a lot of time by themselves since the breakup, since the divorce, since the separation. And because they've been spending a lot of time by themselves, they are being triggered over the separation and the divide between the two of you. They're feeling this distance. They're feeling the loneliness of the lack of commitment, the lack of the two of you being together. You're in an energy of, since the separation, you're recognizing your self-worth. You're realizing what your value is, what you bring to the table, and who you are as an individual. You've really been doing a lot of self-discovery. This maybe had been a repeated pattern or cycle with this person, and you're realizing that the cycle or the situation with this pattern is finally broke, and you're recognizing the true value that you do bring. Yeah, it does look like at one point you were very passionate about this person. You were very much interested in having long-term with this person. That passion and chemistry was strong on both sides. But because of the separation and the divide, you have mastered your self-worth and your value, but your person has not, and they're being triggered from it. There's something about your person wishing and hoping that a miracle would happen, that sometime within the next few months, that things would shift and change. They are watching your social media. They're watching to see what is it that you're posting, what is it that you're doing, because this person is curious because they've been triggered since the separation. You're in an energy of not breaking your silence. You're being completely quiet since the separation, the divide. You are focusing on yourself, focusing on who you are. You've maybe done some shadow work and healed some inner child wounds, some things that had affected you from the relationship, that you realize that you're discovering who you are, and the wounds that needed to be healed, you've healed them, and you're in a good place. You're realizing now that maybe that connection was a catalyst for change for you. It was a karmic connection that broke you. Maybe you had hit rock bottom when you were with this person, but now that you've been in separation and there hasn't been communication, you haven't had the toxicity of the relationship, well, this person is watching you. You could feel their energy, their presence is very strong for you. Something happened within the last year between the two of you since the separation, whether it's the divorce or the breakup. You maybe thought at one point that this was a person that was a partner you were supposed to have for the rest of your life, that you're realizing now that this was a fated connection. This person was a catalyst for change of some inner child wounds that maybe you had that you had not discovered and worked through. Your person is now realizing they haven't done the work. The universe is showing them the signs and synchronicities of what they need to do since the separation. That's why they're being triggered. That's why they are heavily thinking about you. And they're afraid if they reach out to you that they're going to be rejected. They're afraid that you will no longer want to have anything to do with them. What's your energy? Yep, you did the shadow work. There it is. You know exactly who you are now. You've made the necessary changes. You've worked through those fears and insecurities. Those old wounds that were a part of your past are no longer a part of your future. This person maybe had an affair. They might have had cheated on you. They might have had done something that allowed a third party, whether it's a person, place, or thing. There was some type of connection to something else outside of your connection, which was the straw that broke the camel's back. And you realized that you could break free from the attachment that you had with this person. So let's get some tarot and let's find out, how does this person feel about the collective at this time? Because we know that they are going through it. They're feeling this lack of commitment. They're very lonely. They're afraid to reach out. But how do they feel right now? Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is an individual who they know that there's probably competition for you because you were somebody that they took action outside of the connection, which destroyed the connection. This is somebody who doesn't have the strength and courage to come towards you right now. They know that they were not sensitive to the situation or the circumstances that they had created. This is an individual who is actually very defensive over what had happened, but they are wanting to slowly move towards you. They feel like they could come towards you at some point by some miracle by the universe. How do you feel about this person? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups. How does the collective feel about this person? Empress. You may have a child with this person. You know, right now you are exhausted of the thought of even communicating with this person. You may feel like you've spent a long time by yourself now. You've done a lot of isolation. You've done a lot of self-discovery and recognized your worth and are recognizing this person didn't realize your value. You are in an energy of, you do still care about this person. You don't want a relationship with them, but you do care about them as a friend. So if you do have children together or a child, maybe you're wanting to just nurture that as a co-parenting dynamic just for the sake of the children. What's going to be the likely outcome here? Seven of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Star. You know, right now, your person knows the reason why you're separated. They got caught, they cheated, they did something outside the connection they should have never done. And they're taking responsibility for that. They're going through their karma because of it. You are focused on yourself. You're looking good, you're feeling good, you're really, really feeling inspired to just keep pouring into yourself because you have hope and faith that if you continue to recognize your value and your worth, you're going to be at inner peace longer instead of going back into the arena with this person. So what is the advice for the collective? When it comes to this situation, what's the advice for the collective? Have the strength and courage to do what you know is right for yourself. Not for this person, but what's right for you. Yep. Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Devil. Recognize that maybe this was a toxic cycle of something that you don't want to communicate with. You don't want to open up the old wounds. It's kind of like adding salt to the old wounds. It's not something that's going to make you feel good. So you don't trust this person. You feel like the trust has been compromised. You're very vulnerable. You kind of side-eye the idea of this person even coming towards you. So your best advice is to recognize the negative attachment that was a part of this connection, and you don't have to be a part of it anymore. You do have free will if this person does choose to communicate with you on whether or not you actually want to have a friendship with them, or if you have children, if you just want to co-parent with them. Okay, that is what I have for you, collective. If you could please like and comment the video, I would appreciate it. If you do want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Have a great day. Bye.